Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the February edition of the Seaboard Central Railroad Layout Update. Made some big changes since the last update, including this photo backdrop along the wall that's behind the engine terminal. Also started making what I tried to simulate kudzu along a bank right beside the tracks. I used Woodland Scenic's fine foliage material to simulate the kudzu. We have a lot of kudzu in Georgia, so I wanted to have some of that on the layout. I'm going to add some small bushes and trees right next to the backdrop to kind of soften it up a little bit so it's not such an abrupt change. But it's looking better. Also finished ballasting the tracks behind the engine terminal. And I'll be showing a how-to video at the end of this one. And this is the ballast train where I actually dropped ballast out of these two old Athearn 4-bay hoppers. And to help spread the ballast, I used just a little wooden cross ties. And this is how they do on the prototype with the older cars. They would put a cross tie in front of the rear trucks to spread the ballast. Some of you guys already know that I'm actually a locomotive engineer for Norfolk Southern for 20 years now, so I try to simulate what I see on the prototype on my layout. Started working on a conveyor for the ballast unloading pit. Got a little more to do. I'm going to add another conveyor and I'll have a ballast pile next to the tracks. But it's starting to look good. Also added a parking lot behind these two buildings. And have a delivery truck making a delivery, and then added some more stripes. And I've weathered the road since the last video. I weathered it first with a wash, a black wash, and then used some black powders to simulate the grime down the middle of the streets. And also added some cracks in the sidewalks and the road. Not too bad. Looks like an old parking lot that needs to be resurfaced. I've started working on the little hill back here, planting some grass. This is going to have some trees and some more weeds and bushes, but I've started there. So that's starting to come together. I still got some more work to do behind these buildings, and I want to fix these crossings to where they'll work, and I'm working on some telephone poles, some power lines. And also I will be getting a street light, traffic light to go in this intersection. Should look cool. The layout room is actually clean right now, so I'll show what it looks like. Got the bookshelves below the layout to hold a lot of cars that are still in the boxes. And so there's just not room enough on the layout for them now, but once the layout grows, we'll be adding to the fleet. So stay tuned for a ballast train and ballasting video directly following this.